Hello. Hello. Right. Part 2 of the canopy. That's the priority. So the canopies, what I'm gonna do today is slate the roof. Slate the canopy roof. I've got all the slates there, look. I've got the battens there. Now it's done nothing but rain for the last few weeks, so it's a good job I've had that bloody waterproof membrane on. So I'm going to get this roof slated today. I've got loads of stuff to do, like obviously tidy that up where, tidy that up where. That's ridiculous. Stuff like that, but if I can get it slated up to there somewhere, well, if I can get it slated to about there today, that'd be brilliant. So I'm going to take all these bits of wood we're doing, we're just holding it on, holding this membrane on, even though I've stapled it, but it's been really windy and wet. So, and that's the size of the slate that I'm putting on, but I found these little ones that I did for my shed, so I'm going to see if I can use them as the first course, and then overlay with them rather than having to bloody cut a load of these big ones down. But anyway, so the first thing I'll do then is remove all them bits of wood off there, and then get a couple of battens out, lay them across, and we'll see what the crack is. Right, so I've cleaned the roof off and cut some battens to go downwards. I forget what it's called now, the terminology, but anyway. And then what I'll do then is I'll put the battens across then, so that if the water does get past the slate, it'll still run down the membrane. Now I've lined them up roughly with the position of the joists, so you can see that they're quite irregular spaced. So what I might do is cut 2 more and then just measure, I think it's 4800 the length of the roof, so then what I might do is just space them out equally. I think I'll do that, to be honest with you. So I'll cut 2 more. Right, that's a bit better. They're at 400s now, so I shall fix them to the top, and then we can get the battens across that way then, and we can start tiling. Right, so that's all the battens facing downhill. Again, I've forgotten what it's called, but anyway, so now I'll get the first 2 on that way and see what the batten gauge is. Oh. I've been at this about 3 or 4 hours now, and I've only just got the first row on. So what it is, as an example, let me come up here and I can show you then. So from the wall, the house wall, to the bottom of the canopy, for example on this end, as a round figure, let's just say it's 100 inch. So that's 100 inch. On that side, it's about 90 and 99 and a quarter inches. So I'm about 3/4 of an inch, half an inch out. For starters. The second thing is the bloody battens, they're in the shape of a banana, so when I was hammering them down I thought it was straight, but when you looked at it, it was bent as out, so I had to pull it all back up again and literally tack it down 6 inch at a time, if that makes sense, to keep it in a straight line. So this is why I've got tons and tons of straight edges like metal, because they're perfectly straight, obviously. And what I ended up doing, whether it was right or wrong, I don't know, but I figured that the wall for the house will be straight. So if I take a reading off that and use a measuring stick, so I literally, top of the tile, bottom of the tile, slates should I say. So you can see I've got the double ones underneath. Oh god, it still looks like a fucking dog's back leg, doesn't it? Never mind, I ain't pulling that up again. It'll do. So I shall carry on. I'm going to have to cut an half slate there, because obviously that's in the centre, and I'm going to go by these lines, and I'm just going to put the fucking battens on as I'm going up. Sod it. Right, hello Dave. I'm going to start the second row now. So what I've done is just made this quick dirty thing that was, it's sort of like on the edge of the tiles and it's up to where the watermark is. I've put a little line so I can measure it, so I can get the centre. So all I'll do is just set the first tile, slate, bang that up, and then get me square and make sure it's square with the batten, and just fucking tack it down. So that's the first one set up. So now I'll do the second row. Oof. Right, I've now got 3 rows on. Do you call them rows? I don't know. I'm just going to try and get one more on because it has actually been raining and I'm knackered, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's looking too bad, to be honest with you. It looks sort of like straight, doesn't it? Sort of. Considering that the roof's out. Anyway. Right, yeah. Well, fuck it. I'll get one more row on, and then. Well, I had to cut one there, look, as well. And I think I did alright with that, cutting it. Don't look too bad, I suppose. It's not too bad. So I've been using my little tool, look, what I made. Because I'm finding it easy to do it like that. And then up to the next one. And I'll do the same with this one. Up to the next one.